Okay, so I wrote a bunch of things. Uh, so you had a pretty good game though.
Thank you.
So I'm going to share screen.
Yeah.
Let me do that for a second. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah. I can see.
Okay, cool. So let's go over it.
Okay. But I'm sorry. One question. Can you see me or not?
See you? No.
Yeah. Great. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry for the question.
Yeah, yeah, no
Okay.
worries.
Let's go.
So let me let me start off with one thing. So first thing that I noticed is you're not really guarding your jungle.
Okay.
So just run straight here or straight here. You are lucky that this jungler has half a brain and sits here in case they come through here. But
Yeah. They can invade.
what a lot of junglers do is they just sit here, and literally nobody can see them pass through here. Your mid laner's brain is also AFK, and they could
Yep.
just come through here and kill you. But this time your Nocturne is guarding this, which is good. But don't rely on your team to do the right thing, because sometimes they're just idiots. You're going to lose because of them. Always take matters into your own hands. So as soon as the game starts, path either here or here, but most likely here, because they
Okay.
usually invade through here. Sometimes they come
Okay,
through
bro.
here. Uh, Maybe ping your mid laner to guard this. Maybe ping your support to guard this. But don't just sit here. This is useless. Um,
Okay.
okay. Let's go to 229. 229. All right. So, what did I write here? Uh, yeah, I noticed you're sitting very close to enemy minions. Uh, Caitlyn has like the largest, highest range of any ADC in the game. There's no reason for you to sit this close and take like free harass from their support.
Okay.
Just sit further behind. However, do try to be relatively on the same side or close to Morgana in case she lands a bind so you can follow up with damage, but don't sit so close because you're just taking free poke for no reason. Um, what's next? Right, so
Okay, bro. Thank you.
the way you're moving in lane, this side to side, this doesn't do anything when you do it like this. The way you shuffle correctly is front to back. You do this front back, front back, front back. You're trying to bait her ability and have her waste it. So you go front. If you think she can hit you, you go front back, not side to side. That's a bad habit.
Okay.
You need to get into the habit of doing this instead. Um, all right. Minute four. Minute four. Minute four. So you're going to recall here, but you have to understand you're not really under any threat of dying here. They almost have the next wave. You can see them trying to push the next wave under the tower here. See? He's still hitting it.
Yeah.
You cancel your recall and stay. You're under no threat
Oh,
of dying. You still have plenty of health. You still have mana. She still has mana and health. You're fine. You're going to lose some XP if you recall here. So there's
oh,
no need to be this afraid.
oh. Understand.
And one more thing. Luckily, you didn't lose that much XP with that recall. Because they didn't manage to get the wave under the turret before your next wave hit. But the only reason they failed to do that is because their Soraka is a baboon. She's not helping her ADC shove this wave under the turret and deny you the XP. But if I was the Soraka, I would be hitting this next wave and get it under the tower as soon as possible. But instead, she's trying to harass Morgana, but that doesn't do anything because it's not like she can kill her ever. Not at this stage, anyway. So,
Mm,
luckily, you don't miss a
yeah.
lot, but it's still not good that you recall because you could have if the support was any good, if the Soraka was better.
Okay, bro. Okay. But we are. I'm in iron, so you know.
Yes,
Uh,
but you can't. You're going to be in. Sorry, I have a bit of cold. You're going to be in iron until you're not in iron anymore, and you're going to start to lose games, and not understand why you're losing them. But you're losing them because you formed
yeah.
some bad habits while here. So it doesn't really matter that you're in iron. It's important that you get in the habit of doing the correct things so that when you climb higher, you're not taken by surprise by the fact that suddenly you're behind in experience for some reason and you don't understand why. And the enemy ADC now
Yeah.
has a level ahead of you, and then when you get in a fight, they win the fight by default because they're one level ahead of you. Because you lost some XP due to some minions that died earlier, and you don't know why. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're totally right.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're an iron now, but hopefully you won't be forever. And when you climb, you should still get in the habit of doing the right things because it matters more afterwards.
Thank you. Thank you for the motivation, bro.
Yeah, sure. Um, let's see, 513. Right. So do you know what Soraka's Q does?
Yeah.
What does it do?
You asked me what she's doing with.
What does Soraka Q do? The thing that just hit you right now. Do you know? Hello?
Yeah, she put like pomade on me.
Um, that's not the main thing it does. The main thing Soraka's Q does, aside from the obvious fact that it does damage to you, it heals her. Every time
Aha.
she
So she
every time she lands
she
a
healed
Q,
herself.
yeah, every time she lands a Q on you, it heals her. And
Aha.
and then she can use that health to heal her ADC because her W uh
Okay.
her W uses up her own health to heal someone else. And then she heals back up by landing a Q on you.
Aha.
So every time she lands a Q on you, you take harass and they heal themselves. They both heal. She heals herself and then she can heal her ADC. So that's how they're staying higher HP than you because you keep face tanking her Qs, which is making your lane more difficult because you're getting poked and even if you poke them, they're healing back up because you're tanking her Qs.
Okay. Okay, bro. Okay. Now I understand.
Look,
Thank you very much for this
yeah,
info.
look
I
here.
didn't know that. I didn't know because I didn't play so much versus Soraka. I
Hmm.
thought that Soraka is a really noob champ and did nothing with damage and something like that.
No.
So yeah,
Soraka is very strong if you know how to play her. Look. Do you see on screen? Can you read? Look what it says. Her Q.
yeah.
Hitting an enemy champion grants Soraka rejuvenation, which restores 58 health over 2.5 seconds, and grants 20% move speed. So
Yeah.
58 health is almost as much as an auto attack from you. So if you hit her with an auto attack and then she hits you with a Q, you take damage from her and she basically heals back up any auto attack that you did on her,
Yeah.
which makes
Yeah.
it pointless. You just took a bunch of damage for free. So if you hit her with an auto attack and she hits you with her Q, you're the one who loses in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So be very careful and don't take Q pokes for free because she heals from them. Um,
Okay.
okay, next. 517. What's that? All right.
Boom. Headshot.
So right here, your Morgana manages to land a stun.
Yeah.
You're a bit too far, but you know it happens. You run straight for it, which is good. You see it. As soon as you come out of Soraka's silence, you need to put the trap right where the enemy is stunned. But where do you end up putting it? In Narnia.
Yeah. Yeah. A little mistake. Yeah.
It's okay, happens. But then,
Think again.
do you know what your snare does? It slows down the enemy. So,
Yeah.
so what you
Yeah.
can do is you hit your snare first, it slows them down, and then you put the trap on top of them, and they're slower to move
Ah.
outside the trap.
And when is the right time for you to drop my Q on them?
After your snare, of course,
Uh-huh.
because it deals extra
Okay.
damage when they're snared, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what's next. 605. So again, same thing. Try to stay relatively close to your support, especially when they're in this precarious position. Is very dangerous. They have very few minions. Um, and this is another point that I wanted to make. I didn't write it down, but I just remembered. So there is kind of an unspoken rule when you have supports that need to land a skill shot CC, like Blitzcrank, like Thresh, like Morgana. Um, they do very well if you manage to clear the enemy wave so that they have more free shots, which means it's very good for them if you have the opportunity to clear wave very quickly and focus on the wave so that that gives them more clear shots towards the enemy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
noticed
I
that
know. Yeah.
sometimes you kind
You're.
of take your time to hit the minions. You like just shuffle around and not hit the minions uh constantly. You, but if sometimes it's fine depending on what you want to do and where do you want your wave to stop and be positioned. Maybe you don't have vision, you don't want to push too far because the enemy jungler might gank you. But if you
Yeah.
recognize that you have a support that benefits from good wave clear so that they can get clear shots on the enemy, then get to auto attacking and don't waste any time. And also try to stay close to them so that when they do land their binding, you're in the position to follow up with damage. Like
Yeah. But.
like in this situation right here where she just solo kills Soraka while you're, chilling over
Yeah.
here.
But I was scared because of their jungler. He was a Warwick, so
Yes, but
he
guess what? You
can.
have a ward. I checked.
Aha. Okay.
Why did you not if you decide to push if you're here and you decide that you're going to push, just take a few steps and drop a ward here.
Okay. Okay, bro. Thank you.
So yeah. And I'll get to that point in a bit. So you push this. Okay, you're hitting the tower a bit. That's fine.
Brilliant.
Here, you have a choice here. You don't know where Warwick is, right? Let's hide him.
Yeah.
You don't know where Warwick is. You have two options. You either let so you know they're low health. You know Jinx is low health
Yeah.
and no mana. You saw her. What
Yeah.
is she going to do? She's going to try and recall. You can either push the wave if you're brave enough, but before you do that, do place your fucking ward here. Or the other option, which you don't see in low elo, but you're going to see it in higher elo that they sometimes do, is before. Let me get to. But here, but you need to be very careful with one thing that you did here. You don't hit this way. You don't touch it at all for what I'm going to tell you to work.
Okay.
You don't. The fact that you hit this minion ruined it, but this wave stopped a bit here to
Mm-hmm.
hit this minion, which means when these two waves meet, they're not going to meet perfectly in the middle. They're going to meet a bit here, which means the next wave after this wave will cause the whole thing to push towards you and make the enemy ADC lose experience because the wave is just killing minions without them being here. And
Yeah,
a
yeah,
big wave
understand.
will end up at your tower and you're going to collect a lot of experience. So what you can do is just not touch this wave. If your support was a bit smarter, she would just sit here and zone the enemy ADC away from the experience.
Okay.
Because she's low health, she cannot walk up without dying. Uh, but that's a bit more advanced, and you kind of need your support to initiate this because it depends on your support knowing this strategy. But obviously they don't. So pushing it is fine, but just place a ward here and then push.
Okay.
See, you didn't have a ward here. Warwick just walks like he owns the place. For some miracle, you escaped.
Yeah, but he is a noob.
Don't rely on that. Again, you need to learn to play correctly because he won't be a noob forever. You're going to climb and he won't make these mistakes again. You're going to be dead here in like silver. If
Yeah.
this is like a silver Warwick, you probably die here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Okay, you would think I'm not blaming you too hard for recalling here, but again, the enemy ADC is low health. And your Nocturne is almost level 6 here. And he's
Okay.
close. You don't have to recall here. I know it sounds crazy, but you're not the only one in a bad situation. These guys are in a bad situation too. They're in a worse situation because you're safe under your tower, and they are low health, and they are here in this stupid position where they can get ganked at any time by our jungler. So just stay so you can collect this next wave that they're pushing. This is a combined wave. This is 2 waves here of experience. And you're going to lose all of it because you recalled. And
Yeah.
it's a lot of experience. This is a lot of experience. This is 2 waves almost.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
They're in danger here with this low health. And Nocturne is nearby. You know he's nearby, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He was on the frog.
Look, you lost all this wave because of that recall. And they die anyway, like I said, because Nocturne is here. And they're low health. They just get the blue.
Yeah, but I killed one.
I think Nocturne could have. Well, maybe. Maybe not.
That was my first blood.
Nice. Also, I get that you want to help him do dragon. It's not too bad. But your wave is kind of killing the next wave, and you're losing this XP as well. But it's fine. It's whatever. I would have killed this first and then do Drake. But
I have one question for you. What do you think about helping my jungler with dragons? Is it okay for AD carry?
it really it depends on a few factors. Where's their enemy mid laner? Where's the enemy jungler? And where's their bot lane? If it looks
Huh.
like you're going to end up being outnumbered, then don't touch it at all because it's a coin flip and you're going to lose it.
Okay. Okay.
But if you know you just killed their bot lane, you know they're somewhere here, right?
Yeah.
Right. They're coming back. It's unlikely that they can reach this in time. But you don't know where their mid laner is, so that's a tiny bit of a question. And the other thing that I noticed you don't do is, as Caitlyn, you have traps. If you're going for an objective, uh, you should put your traps in very inconvenient places. Like think around the corner, because they walk
Yeah.
up, think, okay, let's check what's happening at Drake. Bam, they hit your trap. Put it here in the bush. You don't know where their mid laner is, right? Let's find this. You don't know where their mid laner is. It could be anywhere here walking up. Just place one here, place one here. Place a trap here. Even if they see it, it's like inconvenient. They have to maneuver around it in case a fight breaks out. But put down your traps. Don't sit on traps without using them, especially if you're doing an objective.
Okay, but what if they had Shaco as a jungler? He has a stealth. So where to put the traps?
Same places. You're not just putting them for Shaco. You're putting them for their entire team. Doesn't matter who's coming.
Okay.
Like I said, put it around here. If their ADC or support comes right around the corner, they hit the trap. If they're not paying
Okay.
attention, and they probably won't pay attention. They're looking at the Drake, not at some trap here.
Okay.
Okay, next. Uh, 11, 15, 11, 15, 11, 15. Okay, so your support is backing here.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I play support a lot, and it like pisses me off when I'm backing and the ADC is not backing with me. And I'll explain to you why it's so bad. So, first of all, for the obvious reason, you're alone. If your support backed, you're alone and you can get ganked and killed very easily. Um,
Okay.
Fine, you have a ward here, you're a bit safer. But the other less obvious reason that it's very bad to not recall with your support is because of something called tempo. It means the support will arrive back to lane first, and you're going to be in base while they are here. And you're giving them the chance to do something stupid and die again because they're alone.
Okay.
You're not with them. So you're basically putting a bit of control of the outcome of the game into their hands for no reason. Instead of making sure that you're there with them so that they don't do something stupid. Uh,
Okay.
and also, obviously, since they're alone, they can't defend a push as well, and they can get ganked because they're alone. You can get ganked because you're alone. So it like doubles the danger, and you're not really gaining anything by just overstaying here. It's like so risky. And the other reason why it's bad, there's one more reason why it's bad. It's because you crash the wave, and if you don't recall immediately as soon as you crash the wave, you don't have time to get back in lane to catch the wave that's coming. And
Mm-hmm.
it's going to die to your tower or die here to your minions. Again, you're losing experience, and this stuff ends up mattering a lot. The fact that you keep losing experience from random stuff like this. So there's like three reasons why overstaying here is bad. As soon as you crash a wave, unless you're very close to getting a tower plate and it's justified to like stay a second or two more to get the tower plate, recall immediately because you're going to lose the next wave or part of the next wave if you don't recall like right now. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's already three reasons why it's bad to stay here.
Okay.
Let's see what's next. 12, 10. Right. So at 12:10, like I said, remember what I said? You're going to miss the next wave
Yeah,
because of your bad recall timing.
recalling. Да.
So there's your proof.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right.
next 12:55. All right, what's here? Okay, so you see you see your support going to Narnia, right?
Yeah,
Why do you think they're going there?
I don't know.
To
To be
place a
honest,
ward
I don't
here.
know. Maybe to walk a little. I don't know.
They're going to place a ward, most likely.
Okay.
If you let them do that and you don't go with them, one, their jungler could be here and they will kill your support.
Yeah.
Two, their jungler could be here and they will kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to
Understand.
walk up with your support when they do this. When they go to ward, you need to go protect them.
Oh my god, I'm really stupid sometimes.
That's fine. You're now talking about stupids. This Soraka is Steve.
Yeah, she's really stupid, bro. She's really big noob.
All
But
right.
generally, I'm really good for our.
Okay, it works out because they're stupid, but your support could be dead or you could be dead simply because you didn't walk up with your support.
Yeah, but it was S for me, bro. Really easy.
Yeah.
I really played a good game, so look at this, look at this, recalling. For about half a second,
Yeah.
I could kill her.
Yeah, but this stuff won't work when you climb higher. And there's going to be games that you're going to lose and you don't understand why because you're used to playing against bad players and not doing the right stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I know, bro.
Third, what's the next one? 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Okay, once again, same story. You're not setting down your traps.
Yeah, yeah, I know it's a problem.
You're like literally not using 1/3 of your kit as a champion if
Oh
you
my
don't
god.
use those traps. Um, I'm
But
not
bro, you're really smart. Really.
I'm not a Caitlyn main, so I don't know all the trap tricks for Caitlyn. I will admit. I suggest you watch some Caitlyn one tricks and see how they use their traps more effectively. I'm just pointing out that you're not using them at all, which you using them will be a start. For using
Yeah,
them
but
correctly, look up some Caitlyn one tricks for like detailed tips.
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I need to learn that.
Okay, 1750, 1750, 1750. Let's see. So you destroyed the bot lane turret, right?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I skipped something. At 1610. So the bot lane turret is destroyed.
Yeah.
Zed is over here. What are you thinking when you're going bot lane? Why are you going this way?
Maybe to farm a little or to be
But
backside to the Z, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not pro,
this,
bro. I'm in Iron,
yeah,
so
that's fine. That's fine.
I
Zed is
really
going.
need some coaching, to be honest.
Zed is going to take this farm because he's already here.
Yeah, yeah,
So you're going to waste time walking here for nothing. Zed has no business overstaying because he's kind of low health, right? He can die here. So Zed's plan is take this wave and go home.
yeah.
And,
But my
and your plan would be not to go here because there's nothing for you here left.
Yeah, but I thought that I'm really I had a really better item set than Jinx. She was really easy for me to kill. So I decided to go with Morgana on bot to take turret, second turret.
Yeah, yeah, but it's not just Jinx and Soraka here. Where's their jungler?
I don't know.
Exactly, you don't know. There's no vision here.
Yeah, yeah,
Their jungler could be here doing Krugs, or here. They see you here. The jungler sees that you're coming here pushing with no backup, just your Morgana. He's going to path straight for you. It's going to be a 3v2.
yeah. But I wasn't scared because I saw that Warwick is really big noob. So I wasn't scared of their
You,
jungler, to be
you,
honest.
again, you can't rely on that stuff. You, I'm going to tell you what the correct thing is. And Morgana already
Yeah,
has the right idea. You run mid to collect this wave and get this tower. This is 250
yeah. Oh
gold
my
here,
god.
almost dead, and maybe another, I think 100 and something, almost 200 gold from the wave that's coming.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is already a
You're
kill's worth, a guaranteed kill's worth here. You just run to it and take it. That's all you need to do. You don't need to
yeah,
run here. There's nothing for you here. This wave is gone, Zed is gone, and it's dangerous because Warwick could be here.
yeah. You're right. You're totally right, bro. I
This
agree
is
with you.
but this is pretty standard. This is like a general rule, and you can get in the habit of doing it almost automatically. Whenever this turret dies,
Mm-hmm.
the general consensus is that you and your support go mid lane, and this becomes your lane, and the long lane, and it's longer, right? Because there's no turret here.
Yeah,
This is now a longer lane. This is more dangerous for an ADC now because ADCs typically don't have a lot of mobility. So if
yeah,
they're pushed too far up, they're easy prey. They're easy kill for the enemy. This is why the mid laner typically takes bot lane and you go to the short lane, which is safer for you with your support. This is like typical rotation.
yeah.
That's pretty standard. So
But
this is your job. You just run here and get your free gold from here.
I want to ask you something. So I want for you to be honest.
Hmm.
Do I play good for Iron? To be honest.
You farm very well. I was pretty impressed with how well you farm for
And
your
my
rank.
movement, my
Yeah.
item set.
I don't. I'll be honest. I don't know what Caitlyn usually builds, which is why I'm not commenting on that. But uh, it looks fine in that regard.
Okay.
The only thing is, I told you you need to be stay a bit closer to your support so that in case they land CC you can follow up, and that front to back shuffle instead of side to side, so that you can bait out the enemy support's abilities.
Yeah.
But other
Yeah.
than that, you're doing fine. I think you can also improve your tethering, which is you can look up tethering. That's what it's called. It's your ability, your skill to stay just outside auto attack range from an enemy.
Uh huh.
Because you as Caitlyn have the longest auto attack range in the game by default,
Yeah, I know that. I know
and
that.
and you need to take advantage of that and sneak in more auto attacks from the enemy than you do already. You're not taking advantage of that fact. Uh, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of precision. And I'll be honest, I'm not very good at doing it myself,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something that Caitlyn can do. It's specific to Caitlyn, and if you can get better at that, if you plan to main Caitlyn, then you're going to have like a lot of advantage in your lanes if you're able to tether correctly
Yeah,
and
but
take
my
advantage.
main is misfortune. I am playing Caitlyn just for fun sometimes.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool,
So
cool.
and
Well, this applies with other
okay.
ADCs as well. Even if you have like the same, even if you have same auto attack range as the enemy ADC, depending on how you move, you can still sneak in auto attacks. As they're backing away, you can still turn and hit the auto attacks. It takes a lot of precision, which is why I'm not a very good ADC. But if you main the role, then you need to get very good at that because it gets you a lot of advantage in lane.
Yeah.
Okay, where were we? So 1750.
But can I ask you, what rank, in what rank you are?
I picked platinum too. Just
Platinum. Ooh.
yeah.
And which is your main character or hero?
Well, I mained almost every champion in the game actually. But right now I'm maining Shaco.
Wow, good job, bro.
Um,
Can you boost me to the platinum?
I can boost you, yeah, sure, if you want. Um,
Yeah, sometimes I need some boost.
yeah, no problem. Sure, we can talk
Okay,
about that after this.
okay,
So,
okay, bro.
1750. Uh, let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so because you didn't run mid, the lane assignment is fucked. You forced Zed to stay mid, and you're here in this dangerous position again. Warwick could be anywhere here. I know you're a bit ahead, but still, you risk throwing your advantage. You have
Yeah, but Warwick was
550.
dead in that moment.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Missed that.
Yeah, just
Okay, that's not too bad then. This was very this was
it
good
was
then.
really good, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was because this is worth like 500 gold or something.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
All right, so next thing.
I am
Uh,
proud of myself sometimes.
yeah, you did well.
Thank you.
1813, 1813, 1813. Well, you still died to them for because you overstayed. This is why the lane isn't very good for ADCs. Because it's a very long lane, and they have time to run you down.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. 1856. 1856.
Yeah, but I'm really proud sometimes, especially when you say that I do something good because you're in platinum, and I believe that you are a really skilled and good player. So I really appreciate your comments and kind words.
Yeah, I'm glad I can help. Uh,
Thank you, bro.
so
You're a really good man. Good man.
1856. Um, all right, you're still going bot lane, even though Irelia is already here.
I don't know why.
But you realize that and you you move to mid lane.
Yeah.
You realize, okay, there's nothing for me to do bot lane. I'm going mid, which is good. You realize.
Pay attention to the trap.
Um,
Thank you.
okay,
So this is the right move, yeah?
absolutely, yeah. You should be in mid lane. Um, especially, look,
Thank you.
sometimes if your team recognizes that they're ahead and they're doing very well, they're just going to go for a 20-minute Baron. But they cannot do that if you're in bot lane. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The objective is coming up.
Yeah.
There's two objectives coming up. The best thing for you to do is to be mid, and depending on how the game goes, you decide either go for the Drake or the Baron. Probably the Drake. Most often
Yeah.
it's going to be the Drake. But it's good to be here, and if you're in the middle, think of it this way. If you're in the middle of the map, you have more control over the entire game because you're in the middle and you can move anywhere and react to anything that's happening on the map. If you're all the way over here in fucking Narnia, there's no way you can go here in time to respond to anything. or here, or here, or here. You only have a, only this area is the area that you can respond to in a timely fashion, right? So it's a
Okay,
much
yeah.
smaller control, which also makes you have much less impact on the game because you're in a position that has less impact. So after this tower
Okay,
dies, this is super important. Get in the habit of just running mid always. And if
okay,
your mid laner is stupid and doesn't understand, you need to either type it to them or ping them to go bot lane and defend this tower. And if you see
okay,
that they're really stupid or stubborn and they really don't want to, at least when the bot wave is reaching your tower, go and catch it.
okay,
But don't over push it. It's dangerous for you to push past this area here.
okay, bro. I will listen to you next
But
time.
but but catch the waves so that you don't lose experience. Because if they're being stupid and stubborn, they're going to stay here with you and you're going to share experience and gold from the waves, which is very bad. So get whatever you can from mid lane and catch the bot waves if your mid lane is stubborn and doesn't catch the bot waves. But
Okay,
other than that, try to be mid lane as soon as this tower goes away. If your tower goes away, also go mid lane. Unless you're
okay,
super far behind, and then you can kind of farm here under your tower, which is safer because it's a bit behind and the enemy has to overextend. Uh, but yeah, generally try to be mid.
okay, okay. I will
Uh,
listen to you.
okay, what's next?
But
90.
do you or did you ever play on some championship? Because I think that you're really good in League of Legends, and
No,
just give me a really good comments to my
no,
game.
I don't play in any championships.
But why?
I have a job. I don't have time for that.
Aha, okay, okay, okay. Aha,
Uh, Also, I'm not good enough for that, to be honest.
okay, bro.
Um, 2005. So this is something you see this tower here. You know, two of their enemies are dead, right?
Yeah,
Two of their enemies are here.
yeah.
Why are you not hitting this tower?
I don't
You're
know.
you're running to them. You're getting distracted by your team doing stupid shit. But you know that the only person that could possibly defend this tower is Xerath, and you don't see him here. So just run to this tower. Let's say
Brilliant.
stop. Here is the point where you decided to turn away. Let's pretend you didn't turn away, right? You're coming here with the wave. You
Yeah,
hit the tower. Hit the
and
tower.
I could hit the
Hit the
tower
tower.
like
Hit the
7 to 8
tower. Hit the
times.
tower. Hit the 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 tower. Tower dead. Probably. Or almost dead.
Yeah,
Dead on the next
but
wave.
if I hit the tower, they will maybe recall back to the base. So
Who?
it's not
Two,
hundred
two, of,
percent
two
chance
of
that I
them.
can.
Two of them are already dead. And
Yeah, but 3 of them are alive.
you see Jinx here.
Yeah.
You see Soraka here.
Yep.
You see two dead.
Yeah, but I couldn't see Ferret.
I told you, hit the tower until you see Xerath. And then back away.
Yeah, but he can stun me. So for that
What?
time, he can stun me. So for that time,
Dude,
Soraka and
dude.
Jinx can recall.
He can stun you how? He doesn't. He needs to first hit you with his stun.
Aha, okay.
Are you just standing still and not doing anything? You just let that happen?
I don't know.
Just hit the tower until you see Xerath. He's going to have to come. Look, and now you see Xerath here.
Yeah,
even more reason to stay.
yeah. But I'm a
Nobody.
kill stealer, to be honest.
Sorry.
I'm a little kill stealer, so I'm always looking for a kill.
Yeah, but you win the game by killing towers, not getting kills.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't kill
you're
the
right.
Nexus if you don't kill the towers. And the
I'm
longer
sorry, I'm sorry.
there's the longer a game goes, the more time you give your team to do stupid shit and throw the
I'm
game.
sorry. You're right, bro.
So just stay here, hit it until you notice that someone came to defend. And it's not like Xerath is Zed, you know? If it was Zed or some assassin that can just jump on top of you and one-shot you, I would understand for you not to want to stay. But it's Xerath. The most he can do is poke you, and it takes forever. You just walk away.
Yeah, but I'm a cloud chaser. I'm always looking for the last hit to kill the enemy.
Yeah, right. Okay, next thing. So yeah, as you can see, Xerath never showed up. This tower would be dead.
Yeah,
Because he was
yeah,
freezing.
you're right.
21, 28. Okay, you go bot lane again. And this time is pretty bad. Because, well... Well, it's... Let me watch this again. So, you know that there's two of them there. See, I was trying to find an excuse for you to be here in bot lane, but the thing is, Xerath could just be here and clear the wave that you're pushing, so you can't reasonably expect to take this tower because he has good wave clear. And
Okay,
meanwhile, your team is fucking around here, and if you're not there to control how the fight and the skirmish plays out, then it's like a coin flip, right?
yeah,
So you're just gambling that your team is not stupid at this point. That's why it's good for you to be mid, especially with Baron up. Uh, because if you're here, then you have a chance, especially since you're fed, right? You're very fed at this point. You're 9-1. You're 6 and
yeah.
1.
As always, bro.
You can reasonably skirmish here and maybe get a pick or two on the enemy and then just do Baron and then run it mid and end the game. Whereas here,
Okay,
you don't achieve as much, because Xerath can just defend your push with his wave clear.
okay,
Just beam it, and maybe
okay.
try to get the Baron. Um, yeah, and last thing is kind of a minor thing, especially since you're fed. I can understand why you'd be so cocky, but you're pretty cocky here against this Camille, and I think Camille can kill you here pretty easily. I think she can just hook here, and jump on top of you and kill you.
Yeah, because I
There's
don't have
nobody here.
armor.
There's nobody here with you. You're between these two guys. She can just jump on top of you.
Yeah, but I was fed.
Dude, it's Camille. Do you have any idea how much damage she does? She can still
Not
kill
really.
you. She has her Q. She can cast her Q twice, and the second time she casts it, she does true damage. So she ignores your armor, and she deals like a
Mm.
shit ton of damage. She can burst you. Trust me. Even if you're fed here, she can kill you. She doesn't have ult up, but you don't know that. Even if this Jinx wasn't here, Camille can still kill you. She has one level on you and she deals a shit ton of damage, and you don't have the damage to kill her faster than she kills you. It's like super fucking broken. You don't kill her one on one.
Yeah, but
Trust
I
me.
thought maybe they will aim the rift because of the red inhibitor. And
Why would they do that? This rift doesn't one shot the inhibitor. It's going to charge once, get it to maybe here, health,
yeah,
and in the meantime you're dead. And then they kill the rift too, and the inhibitor is still not dead.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. You're right.
So yeah, you just there's no reason for you to be here. Realistically speaking, you shouldn't be able to kill this inhibitor because your Morgana is almost dead. You're just alone here, and they can just kill you.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
So,
sorry.
but this comes with practice, with recognizing. It's going to take a few times of Camille killing you until you realize, okay, I can't kill Camille, even if I'm a bit fed. She has 4 kills too. You're only 3 kills ahead of her, and she's a melee champ with a pretty fucking broken kit. She can kill you like that because you're
Yeah,
just a squishy ADC. You're not supposed to kill her in a
yeah,
1v1 unless she makes like some stupid mistake. But normally no. Uh,
yeah. You're right.
That's it. That's about it. Other than that, yeah, like I said, you're pretty good at farming, I noticed. You can do a better job with your recalls.
Okay.
You would have better farm. You already have like silver level farm, maybe even gold level farm. This is good farm.
Oh, nice,
It
nice,
can be
nice.
even
It's really
better. But it's all these other aspects that if you're consistent with this farm, if you always get to this farm every game,
mm-hmm.
uh, then your farm is fine and you can climb with it pretty well. It's all these other aspects that I told you about that you can improve. That will help you climb a lot. But yeah,
Oh,
that's it. I'm going to send you all the written notes as well if you want them, so you can have them written and recap them. Uh,
yeah, yeah.
uh,
You can. Yeah.
but other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate that you comment on my game and my skills, and I will really appreciate if you can help me with Trundle also tomorrow if you can, because I have some problems with Trundle. I'm trying to be better with Trundle in jungle, but sometimes I am, but sometimes I cannot be. So if you can, or if you have a time,
Uh,
sometimes you can spectate and give me some comments for Trundle.
sure. Yeah. I'll see what I can do. I'm not sure about tomorrow though, but yeah, just hit me up sometimes and I'll see if I have time for that as well.
Or you just can text me when you have a time and we can talk about Trundle if you want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, bro. Thank you very much for this.
Yeah. My pleasure. See you.
See you, bro.